Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Filling in for Dave Palumbo, I'm Sadiq Faruqi. It's Monday, August 22nd, 2016. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Another historic weekend of bodybuilding is in the books, and oh, what a weekend it was out in Hong Kong at the inaugural Arnold Asia, where Mr. Half Man, Half Amazing Justin Compton put on a dominant performance en route to his second victory of the season. In second place was none other than species nutrition athlete Fred Biggie Smalls, who brought in what might have been his best overall look. And rounding out the top three in spectacular fashion was Brandon Curry, who very quietly has been having one of the most consistent seasons of his career here in 2016. In fitness, our old friend, the incomparable Tangi Johnson, scored another huge win by managing to edge out a strong performance by second place finisher Aurica Tigergill. Closing out the top three was the always dangerous Regina Da Silva, who never seems to show up anything but spectacular. We also had some action stateside over the weekend down in the ATL, where a strong group of bikini and men's physique competitors battled it out for one of the last few remaining spots of Olympia qualification at the IFBB Coastal USA Pro Championships. In the bikini division was an outstanding version of Natasha Coleman, who had a pro debut she soon won't forget, locking up a win and an Olympia qualification all in one fell swoop. Second place finisher Angie Garcia brought in one of her better looks ever, and it was enough to hold off a late surge from one of the better versions of third place finishing Adrian Crenshaw that we've ever seen. In the men's physique division, the 8-time turned out to be the charm for second-year pro Brett Kahn, who finally snagged the Olympia qualification he's been chasing all season. Second place went to New Jersey's own Michael Imperi, and rounding out the top three was Michael Blevins, who ended up putting up one of his best looks we've seen from him all season long. Just when you thought it was safe to come outside, along comes Big Ramy dropping bombs and blowing up the internet again. Over the weekend, new pictures and videos surfaced of the big man himself following another intense chest workout, where we see the baddest man in bodybuilding looking as cartoonishly big as we've ever seen him. Over the last few weeks, we've seen Ramy make some staggering changes, and now that he's heading down the home stretch, he really seems to be kicking things up into another gear. After falling way short of what might have been slightly unrealistic expectations at last year's contest, this year Ramy seems like he's determined to come in and prove to all his naysayers that they haven't even begun to see the best of what he's got to offer. And with another few weeks left to put the blinders on and really focus taking care of business, I have a feeling that 2016 will be his best Olympia performance yet. The race for second place in the 212 division is about as tightly contested as it's ever been, and this weekend, the only man in the lineup who can lay claim to being a former Olympia champ sent out a couple of warning shots to the competition. Some new pictures and training footage of a preposterous-looking David Henry began making their rounds amidst all of the Arnold Asia madness, as the original Giant Killer gave a not-so-subtle reminder to everyone that he has absolutely no intentions of going quietly into the gentle night. Although he might not quite be as dangerous as he once was, David Henry is still more than capable of giving just about everyone in the 212 a run for their money. So I wouldn't act too surprised if we see him standing alongside King Flex battling it out mano-a-mano for the 212's top spot. It's been a while since we've heard anything from the mercurial Brandon Ray. After dropping off the radar without a trace for nearly 2 full seasons, last year Ray showed up at the Ferrigno Legacy Classic like the ghost of Christmas past and delivered a pretty impressive top 5 performance. And after fading to black for the entire early part of the season, this past weekend a gigantic looking Ray was spotted in the gym getting a little bit of back training. In his sporadic appearances on stage, Ray has certainly looked the part of someone who has the talent to turn into something special, but if he's ever going to climb that ladder and see what he's truly capable of, he'll have to start getting on stage more than once every leap year and start winning some pro shows. And that does it for yet another episode of Muscle in the Morning, powered by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Visit ironmaglabs.com today. Filling in for Dave Palumbo, I'm Sadiq Faruqi, reminding you to tune in to RxMuscle.com, our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great day.